Its energy surrounds us and binds us.
What is up, Marvel nerds, and welcome back to Carbonite Convos. If this is your first time joining us, you've just taken your first step into a larger world. Tonight's the night. The multiverse has broken, and the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. Marvel Studios' What If premiered 4 minutes ago. We're ready to kick it off with episode 1. Tonight is all about Captain Carter. So if you're a Captain America fan, if you're an Agent Carter fan, or if you're a Marvel fan in general, this show is for you. This show has something for everybody, and I think tonight is the start of something great for Marvel. But before we get into that, really quick, you can check me out. I'm your host, so you can check me out at Funko Stud on Instagram and Twitter, and you can find Wall Crawler Pops over here on both of those outlets. Alec, I know you were talking right before we hit record about how excited you are.
Yeah, man,
you want to touch on that a little bit?
I'm super pumped. You know, we've talked about it on the podcast before and stuff. There's a reason that What If is dropping right now after Loki, before Spider-Man, before Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So I'm excited to see how any of this is going to play into that. But before we find out what exactly that's going to be, do not forget about our big 3. It's like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell button while you're at it to stay alert with everything we're doing here at Carbonite Convos. Guys, we greatly appreciate the support. And I'm ready to see some interesting MCU stuff here, man. Like, I have zero idea what to expect as far as like the whole grand scheme of things, but I'm excited to see some Agent Carter, man.
Same.
Captain Carter, I guess we should say.
Yeah. Yesterday, Alec and I recorded a podcast episode 44 of the Carbonite Convos podcast, about everything we know about this series. So even with it premiering right now, you can still go check that out, so you know what to expect for the coming weeks, and just some of our thoughts moving forward. So definitely go check that out. It's on all podcast platforms and YouTube. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Alec, I'm ready.
All right, man. I'm gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1. You know what would have been kind of cool? What if they would have animated that entire intro?
That would have been pretty difficult. It would have been really cool, but that would be pretty difficult.
Sure. I'm sure it would have taken a lot, but that's animated.
Yeah. Right off the bat, I like how the titles are What If Captain Carter were the first Avenger?
It's more than a linear path.
This is so cool. That was sick.
That's really cool.
That was really cool. I really enjoyed that.
There he is.
The man. Interesting.
So in the original,
she was
goes
up
into the booth.
Yeah. She sees it happening. Wow, so it was before he got...
He just straight up kills
There's
Steve.
no way he's dead.
Well, I assume he's dead.
Well, no, he gets in the Hydra Stomper.
It's just like Tony. Don't do it.
Well, don't eat that line
cookie.
A second ago. I'm just the buttons guy. That's 100% something Tony would say. All right.
Did it work?
And then some. You won't be needing those hills anymore.
Dude, look at how huge
She's
her arms are.
massive.
Call this an Adderall.
Who is this guy?
I don't know, because he wasn't in the first Avenger.
Yeah. Sounds like a nerd.
Nerd. Did Dr. Erskine die right there?
I don't know.
Because that's where he died in the first Avenger. So
This is
wow,
pretty cool.
this is wild.
Is it bad to be this attracted to a cartoon?
I would say bad. I was gonna say it's interesting that it's cool to see how real their love is. Like when she was the one, like he's small and weak, but she still loves him. You know what I mean? Like, dude, these are huge moments that we're seeing right now.
I messaged Dominic Cooper on Instagram the other day.
Really?
See if he wanted to come on.
That'd be sweet.
No such luck. I wonder if we're gonna see her talk to the Watcher this episode.
I would doubt it, but you never know.
I love
curi-
the sound the shield makes.
Yeah, this like thing, like the
I like how surprised she is because she can finally like showcase her abilities. She probably just doesn't know how strong she is.
right. Well, she could fight like a badass before,
Yeah.
but now she has these powers, and it's like I'm sure it's even amplified even more. You think there's any way we could get any TVA interactions in any of this?
They don't interfere.
Oof.
War effort, Steve.
Yo, is it powered by the Tesseract?
The last intel report said the 107th hit enemy
The
forces
Hydra
here.
Stomper?
If your
That's
reports are
sick.
by Hydra.
All right. That's the cool part about animation is you can do stuff like that.
Well, that's that. I believe that shot has happened. Like that specific shot where the
Really?
yeah,
When? Obviously it would have been when.
sometime during that movie.
Huh. I don't remember it.
That's dope.
Super dope. All right.
Yeah,
C-15. Does that have
I was thinking
any-
that too.
My champion.
I think Hydra's coming back in the MCU.
Yeah, it's a thing of like, especially in the comics, it never really actually goes away.
Yeah,
Serum.
Who is his champion from Beyond the Stars?
You might think.
You've always been a fighter.
probably him.
The way the outside
I don't know.
matches the inside.
I wonder if Bucky's
Ooh,
gonna die.
I was just
still.
thinking the same thing.
Red Skull, the very head of Hydra, is on that train.
We can end the war? Yeah, I've heard that
I feel like Steve might die here.
Smells as fresh as 3-day-old fish.
Or maybe you're just afraid
We'll
of
find
birds.
out.
Dude, look at all these missions, how much easier it would have been if this would have happened.
I just don't think that would kill a suit that big.
I don't know, man. That was a lot of explosions. That's how she's going to meet the Watcher. Not as good as Steve as the pump-up speech, but not bad.
No,
So I wonder if Steve is going to
I just think it's funny the way she whips the shield.
Yeah. I wonder if Steve is going to be captured by Hydra. I mean, if that's how the story's looking, if you ask me. Watu's going to be in there.
That's like the octopus from
From
of
Hydra.
Hydra.
Okay, maybe we need a plan.
Dude.
Like how the helmet looks like his original,
I'm up for anything.
like Mark 1.
Yeah, so is
Yeah, I do too. I noticed that as well.
This is probably the most lines that Dominic has had as Howard Stark.
100%. The sword. That's
yeah, where's the
sick.
sword coming from? I wonder if this takes her in with it,
Has to.
and that's how she meets Watu. Wow, this is very different.
Very different. There's a lot happening really, really fast.
I just didn't expect a giant space octopus.
No.
Here it is.
The parallels are so interesting.
Avengers. Wow.
Yo. That's wild.
Oh, but he will interfere eventually.
Huh. Okay. Is there anything at the end here?
No.
I don't think so. Okay.
What'd you think?
Interesting.
I didn't expect her to end up in the Avengers.
No, I'm confused on how it took him 70 years to reactivate the portal. because the science
Well, I mean-
existed. I guess it took them 70 years, a
Well,
long
that
time
might
to
not have been their choice because remember, like, it's a door. So in the original
Mm.
Avengers, it wasn't them that let Loki in; it was Loki that opened it. So
Right.
she opened that door on the other side of space. Just 70 years later.
I was
Um,
thinking we were going to see an old Cap, an old Steve.
Notice he didn't say that he was dead.
Right.
So I think we still could. He just said the war. Where's Steve Rogers? The war ended 70 years ago. He didn't say he's gone.
Right.
So
Because
think we
Dr.
could still-
Erskine never died.
we never saw him
I
die.
never saw him die. The guy who set the bomb off in the building shot him originally.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why like his work died with him. But if he didn't die, his work didn't die with him. He easily
True.
could have recreated the serum, and Captain America is born.
You never know. Never
It's
know.
Interesting
thought
because
that was
there were so many parallels between the two.
Well, there has to be. I mean, they're making the same movie just with different aspects and different story.
I don't want to say anything was cheesy because it wasn't cheesy. It was just really fast. There's a lot that happened in a really short amount of time.
I think
And
that's what we have to expect moving
I
forward.
think so too. And I think I was thinking that especially that in like the first maybe like 2 or 3 episodes. And then once like the more broad stuff with the Watcher starts happening, it'll get a little bit more in depth with that storyline. But right now it's just like reinterpretation of these movies that we've seen in the past in a 30-minute window.
Well, that's what I've been expecting the whole time was a story told over again, just with different aspects. You know what I mean? So I was kind of expecting a fast-paced
Mhm.
first Avenger movie, just with her leading the charge.
Right.
She's badass. Like we mentioned in our podcast yesterday, she has a very close relationship with the Watcher throughout this season and season 2. So Peggy, Captain Carter is integral for this What If series. So she will be appearing many times throughout the series in both seasons. So it's not like that's the end of it. I wonder if this is flowing into the next episode. Like
Maybe like it's gonna like maybe the next part is the alternate Avengers where we see, because like they're in the right time, she's in the right time and place for the alternate Avengers episode to take place, or maybe that's like 2 or 3 episodes down the line. I don't know, we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. I like the first episode though. I'm excited for
I think it's set
the
up
series moving forward.
Set the future up for it. I have high expectations and I'm excited for it. If it's anything like that,
Yes,
I think we're
sir.
going to see some more cool stuff.
Definitely. So do you have anything else before we let the peeps go?
No, I just think, first episode, not a ton to take away. We just saw a different story. So
Except
hopefully
a
here
giant octopus.
with a giant octopus. Yep. And Peggy Carter is super strong and has a sword.
Where'd the sword come from?
I don't know. It was just like chilling in the wall or something. I was like, okay, sure.
Right place, right time.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. But guys, thanks for joining us for episode 1 of Marvel Studios What If. We have a lot still yet to come. We have 9 more episodes. So expect to see Captain Carter and pretty much everybody and their mother appear in the coming 2 months. So we really appreciate you joining us for this reaction tonight. We're super excited moving forward. One more time, don't forget to check out our podcast yesterday for our thoughts on the entire series moving forward and everything we know so far. It's good to finally be 1 episode in and kind of know where we stand. Still have no idea what to expect moving forward, but I think that's the beauty of it. Thank you one more time for joining us. And until tomorrow's Funko Pop list of Funko Pops we need from the Phantom Menace and the Star Wars galaxy, may the Force be with you.
Remember, the Force will be with you. Always.